Oh boy, now we got numbers that are added and subtracted. This is crazy. This is nuts. You may recall yourself from transformations that adding and subtracting shifts the graph left and right, up and down, right? You remember that, Jenny? Yeah? I think she does. All right. So let's see here. If we have it going on inside the function, up in that exponent is considered inside the function. That's a horizontal transformation. We are going to the left 3, and then outside that -4, we are going down 4. So that's how this graph will end up moving based on our parent function. Let's still go with a little bit of T-chart action here. I think they'll be helpful, and we can also see some of those shifts as well. So before, we always started with, like, say, 0. But perhaps we want to go with what will make our exponent 0. That would be helpful. So if I go with what's going to make my exponent 0, that would be -3 up in my x, right? Because -3 plus 3 is 0. 2 to the 0 is 1. 1 minus 4 is -3. Now, what will make my exponent 1? And if we want, we can have a little goal over here like 0, 1, 2, maybe even all the way up to 3. Okay, so if I want to make it 1, that means I'm going to need to do a -2 here. So now I have 2 to the first, which is 2 minus 4 is -2. And then if I want to make that exponent 2, that'll be a -1 that I'm going to plug in. So 2 to the second is now 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. And then how about what's going to make that exponent 3? That'll be 0 up there for x. So then I'd have 2 to the third, which is 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. I've got 4 points here. That's more than enough. Really, if you got 2, 3 points with an asymptote, you should be good. All right, I'm going to graph it in orange this time. Ooh. All right, so we got -3, -3. We got -2, -2. -1, 0. And then we have 0 all the way up to 4. Now, before my asymptote was a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0. Where do we think that new asymptote is going to be? If you guessed down at 4, you are, sorry, -4, you are absolutely correct. It is going to shift it down right there at -4. The whole graph moves down 4. That asymptote is going to shift along with it. So now let's see if we can graph this thing. That was lovely. That was lovely. I was fully focused, right? Okay, there we go. There's our awesome exponential function that has been shifted to the left 3, down 4. How does that change my domain and my range? So domain, well, my domain still continues going to the left. It still continues going to the right. X is still all real numbers or -infinity to infinity. And then how about my range? What the heck is my range going to be? Well, my range, it's shifted down 4. So it's going to be y is always greater than -4, or we can go -4 to positive infinity. Either one of those is fine. Those are 2 different notations for the same thing. That is fantastic, wonderful, and awesome. Oh my goodness, that was great. You guys handled it like champs.